Kristen Moffat, an infectious disease specialist at Boston Children's Hospital. Dr. Moffat, good to see you. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, sure. Good to see you too.
Yeah, great to see you, Dr. Moffat. So we know the full data on the Moderna trial. It hasn't yet been released. So what do you still want to know at this point?
Yeah, I will still be eager to see more details on the safety data. We know, importantly, that there were no serious adverse events reported in the over 6,000 children that participated in this trial, so that's really reassuring. We also know that fever only occurred in about 15% of children who received the vaccine, so that's pretty comparable with other vaccines and reassuring. I really will be interested to see, though, about even some of those more mild side effects, like some of the swelling or pain or redness that can be experienced at the injection site. Those happen more commonly, and families still really want details around that too, so they know what to expect. So that's one thing I'll be looking for.
All right, so we've heard a lot about the challenges when it comes to the efficacy of the Pfizer and Moderna shots. So you want a dose that's big enough to obviously trigger some immunity, but not too big that you get all sorts of side effects like you were talking about. And I think Moderna said, correct me if I'm wrong, Dr. Moffat, that the prevented infection, it's about 40% effective. Pfizer said that's not good enough for them, which is why they kind of went back to the drawing board. Why has this been so tough to get right for these pharmaceutical companies?
Yeah, I think the dose may be part of it, but I think we also really need to keep in mind that we are now talking about vaccine efficacy in the setting of Omicron infections. And that is entirely true for these participants in the Moderna trial who were under 6, given the timing of when they were vaccinated and monitored for infection. It's also frankly true of all of the 5 to 11-year-olds who've been vaccinated with the Pfizer vaccine so far. All of those infections in vaccinated individuals include Omicron infection. We know in adults that these vaccines have had decreased effectiveness at preventing mild or symptomatic Omicron infection as well, but they have maintained very good effectiveness against severe infection, including severe infection with Omicron. So I think we really need to keep that in mind. We really need to get some more detail on the effectiveness of these vaccines in children at preventing severe infection as well, because that's really one of the targets we need to keep our eye on.
Yeah, the most important. Okay, and so we know the news is still fairly fresh. Are you getting questions from families about the vaccine? Is there demand among families? Because we know, not as many kids, younger kids, are getting the shot. And so what's your message to them?
Yeah, well, first of all, I think there are lots of families with children under 5 who are very eager for something to be authorized for those children. And from other families, though, I am hearing questions, certainly the most common one being that if this infection is less likely to be severe in my young child, why would I go forward with vaccination? And my message to them would be that there's really 2 very important reasons to do so. And the first is that while indeed children are less likely to get severely ill from COVID-19 infection, it is happening. We've seen thousands of children hospitalized with this infection. We've seen hundreds die from this infection. And these vaccines so far have shown very good effectiveness at preventing those very severe outcomes. So there's an individual level benefit to getting your child vaccinated. But secondly, there's a community and population level benefit, because the more people within a community that have been vaccinated or have immunity against this virus, the less capable a future SARS-CoV-2 variant would be to really be able to spread rapidly through a community. So there's that population level benefit that's really important too.
Well, let's hope it gets approved in the next couple of weeks. Dr. Kristen Moffat at Children's. Thanks so much, Dr. Moffat. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Yeah.